All right, everybody. How's everybody doing today? One of the best things about going live right now, we test out a lot of different things here in the studio. And right now, we're testing out some pretty cool stuff where we can do things on different platforms all at the same time and see how that stuff comes out there. So I'm always looking at my phone here to see how it pops up and also how we can see things here on the computer and be able to share that with you guys as we do them. So sometimes if you see me look a little preoccupied as we do that, it's because I am. And popping things up there and seeing what's working, what's not. So I wanted to share this story with you guys, though, because I thought it was pretty cool as we were doing that. Let's see what I can do. I'll pull up some pictures to kind of help with the story here as we're doing that. So, but if you can watch us, you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up so I know you guys can hear this here. But so this weekend, we were able to take off and head to the racetrack. And I'll show you a copy of this the photo here. It's kind of a funny photo. That's me on the back of a side-by-side. And there you should see on their photo is a race car. It's a Ford Falcon, 62 Falcon. My son in it right there. So there we go. Don't know which one we're seeing there, but hopefully you guys can see those photos. If not, I'll share it in there. Fun of doing everything on Facebook Live there. Hold on, let's see if we got this here. Here we go. So you guys should be able to see that there. There is me, the back of that side-by-side. It ran out of gas. And there's the car. And there's a photo of my son there. So why I wanted to share that with you guys, I thought was pretty cool. Pretty cool story that I had there. So went to the racetrack, as I said. We made it out there on Friday. You know, we were ready for this for a couple times. You know, we've been trying to get ready for this for a couple months now to bring the car out there, see what it ran. And we got ready. And I think it was 2 weeks ago. We got ready, went out there, had some technical problems, so we made it all the way to New Hampshire and had to turn home to get something fixed before we could run it. So ran home that week. Next week we were scheduled to go out there, and it rained, so we had to wait till Friday. So we made it out last Friday finally. We get to the track. We are triple checked everything, maybe even quadruple checked everything. We get on the track, and before we did that, we put about half a tank of gas in there. It's a 5-gallon cell. Filled it up halfway. I took a couple laps in the parking lot because it's the first time I've been able to really drive the car. And so I took a couple laps in the parking lot, literally 2, not big laps. Made it up to feeling good. Like, all right, let's put it on the dragway and make it up to the dragway. Warm the tires up, do a burnout. And, this is my first time in a car. I'm used to driving a 5-speed. This is an automatic, so it has a transmission lock on it. So get used to the car, warm the tires up, pull up to the light. You got all the adrenaline pumping through you. You're excited. You're ready to go. Light turns green. I take off, let go of the button. Car jumps up. Great 60-foot time. And then it falls flat on its face about 100 feet down the line. And, I'm like, man, what happened? We're trying to get the bugs out of it like every new car has. So I'm thinking something bad would happen, right? So it starts coasting down the road. I'm sitting there going, man, what could it be? I'm trying to check these things while, I'm a quarter of a mile down the track. And then it realized to me it ran out of gas. I burned too much gas before I got there. So I wanted to share that story from you because I kind of learned something about that. And a lot of us in real estate and in life can learn a lot from that is luckily, I had somebody to lean on. These guys pulled up after me, and they offered me a ride back as they pushed their car back from the side there. So thank you very much to the nice gentleman that helped me out. But what I learned from that was a lot like real estate is, we think we're prepared for things or in business. And things like COVID-19 just come out of the corner, and we didn't even see things like that coming. So as much as you think you're prepared, you're never prepared too much. I've never been in that situation, but you have to train. You have to be assuming things are going to happen. A market change or marketing that worked maybe 6 months ago doesn't work anymore. We'll see things like that happen. A lot of different things coming on the horizon. Zillow, we're competing with Zillow now. Zillow now has a brokerage license. I don't think many people are surprised from that, but a lot of people are. From a company that said they weren't getting into real estate. Geez, they look like they're into real estate now. So being prepared, you can never be prepared too much. The other thing I looked at too was looking at checking your fuel fill. How full are you on fuel? And in this case, in business, I don't mean literally fuel. Obviously, the fuel will be your energy. A lot of times, especially in a tough year like this year, we're just going, and we're not stopping to really look at how this is affecting our life physically and also how emotionally in our family, right? So we need to take time to refill, fuel back up, and get ready for the race so we can run the whole race. And sometimes we're just busy doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, that we're really losing out on being able to stop, refill the fuel so we can do a better job and run the whole race. So there's different opportunities out there, and I encourage everybody to look at those when they're doing that. The other thing I would say what I learned from that was really looking at, I would say it was pretty embarrassing for a first run. You run down there and you're like, crap, everybody saw that. How embarrassing, right? You run out of fuel on your first run out there. What a rookie mistake. And then I realized that nobody really cares because no one's really watching you. I think a lot of people are just afraid to do different things out there because they're afraid of what people are going to think about them. And first of all, I've never really cared too much about that thinking. I've heard a pretty cool quote about that. If you want to please everybody, sell ice cream. Besides that, you're never going to be able to please everybody. Great leaders would say the same thing. There's nobody out there that's been able to please everybody. Even Jesus Christ couldn't do it. There's no way you're going to do it. So go try different things. Go be out there and don't be afraid to fail. Most people aren't even going to notice. And even if they did, there's billions of people in China have no idea what happened. So those are 3 things I learned from that. And I figured I'd share that quick story with you guys. Playing with this new Facebook Live stuff. We're having a good time with it. So hopefully you enjoyed. If you have any now real estate stuff you'd like to talk about, please feel free to drop a line. You can always reach me at nathan@nathanclarkteam.com. Hopefully you enjoyed my story there, running out of gas at the light there. So with that said, everybody have a great day. Talk to you later. Take care, everybody. Bye.